think I killed a man.
Oh, and now there's a police helicopter circling.
Happy Bookmas, folks! So today, we're gonna do something really fun and holiday and bookish, and we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble and buy holiday books. I'm so excited. I already have a few kind of like in my radar, and I'm really excited to go see them in person. But maybe we'll look at the other ones that I haven't heard of, and we'll just see what sounds good and cute and Christmassy. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I could do Tessa Bailey. I love Tessa Bailey. I haven't read her holiday. Give a man a cookie, and he's yours. What's this? I got this one. Idaho.
Idaho.
I know people from Idaho. Mistletoe, Idaho.
It rhymes, kind of.
I keep getting bored while reading the back of the book, and I don't think that's a good sign. They don't have any of the ones that I had my eyes on or my thoughts.
We can go upstairs.
Do you think there's more upstairs?
Or we can see if they have... I don't think they have any more here.
Okay.
Excited hands?
I don't see any of the books that I had in mind either here.
Maybe they just don't have them.
I might have to ask. Yeah, no, none of the books that I...
Dang.
Here it is. Here's one of them.
Yay!
One success. I don't even know what this one's about, but I just it's the same author as the fall ones. A small town spicy festive romance. She hates Christmas. I'm like not that intrigued.
Me neither. I just remembered I read the blurb of that on Goodreads and I was like, never mind.
342 pages. That's too long for something I'm not that interested in. That's kind of a bummer. The other one that I had in mind was just a Bailey book. Help me over the romance section. Maybe I'll do this first throughout. There's one by Megan Quinn that's like everyone's liking. What is it? Yeah. Did I just get a notification? I heard it. Instagram. I might need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Siri just said Instagram, my family roast group chat, my mom is sending reels. Cute. There's two.
One for you and one for me!
Which one do you want? They're exclusive for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know why. That's perfect.
If you couldn't tell, we like these books.
This is what we came here for. And that means I am pre-filming Bookmas early to stay ahead.
I can't believe we literally had two.
It's meant to be.
Yep.
I don't know the other book. I forget what it's called, but it's by Megan Quinn. And it's not a series. Or Tessa Bailey has another one that I'm interested in. Yeah. So I'm really struggling. None of the striking out with every single book. This one, they've been married for a year, and the passion has fizzled out. They kind of want to end it. And then on Christmas Eve, Patrick wakes Quinn up with a confession. I think I killed a man. And that burglar that was knocked out by Patrick is actually Mr. Claus. So to save Christmas, they must leave New Jersey, my place.
It sounds interesting. It does. Fixing Christmas easy. Fixing their marriage not so much.
I think for two romantic writers in a slump, realizing the friction between them might be the only cure for the writer's block. Kind of like that too.
Uh-oh, the pile is growing.
What do I do? It is time for our Christmas holiday romance book haul. I got 4 books, 4 holiday books this season, and I'll explain why I'm only holding 3 in a moment. First, I'll share with you the book that I already owned. I purchased All I Want for Christmas by Maggie Knox back in like the summer on Pango Books, which is like an app or website that you can buy books from other people, and it's really cheap. It's basically like thrifting books Oh, I forgot to put in earrings today. You're getting my naked ears. I hope that's okay. Sorry I say things like that. That's really weird, and I'll try to be better from now on. This book just seemed really cute and fun. I haven't heard or seen anyone read it and like any of their thoughts on it, but this follows Sadie and Max, and they are both, I think, country singers. And so they're put on this reality singing show called Star Maker. They're paired up for a duet, and then of course, romance rumors starts spurring, you know, in the audience and in the public. And so then the network is like, okay, either you be a duo on and off screen, or you're kicked off the show. So they fake a relationship until their final performance on the show. And it shouldn't be too hard, except they can't stand each other. I don't know if it's like enemies to lovers, rivals to lovers. I don't know why they don't stand each other, but this just seems really fun because I love books about artistic things and performing. So there's singers, there's the reality show, there's fake dating. I love it, and that those things just sound like the ingredients to make me eat up a book and devour it and love it. So this is the first Christmas book that I have for this season. I swear, it's like they choose the moment I sit down to film to mow the 5 inches of grass there are outside. He's literally driving around the parking lot. He's literally driving on the sidewalk in his lawnmower. Los Angeles, where we mow our concrete. Anyway, they didn't have any of the books that I was interested in when I went there. I had a list in mind. I didn't have any of those books. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And I got other books, which I'm excited to read. But there was one book that I was like, I want to read this. So I had them order it and ship it to the store. It was supposed to arrive yesterday. I ordered it like a week and a half ago, and it's still not here. So I don't have it for this video, but I'm praying by the end of the week my order will arrive, and if it doesn't, then I'll purchase it from somewhere else. But that book is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. This is like the book talk Christmas romance of the year, okay? This is the book that I see everywhere on social media. Everyone's talking about it, everyone's loving it, everyone's reading it. This is typing. Why? Clearly I'm not good at charades. I don't even know much about this premise or like the plot. Oh, and now there's a police helicopter circling. Oh my gosh, what is happening? He's literally circling. Wait, actually, I think I know what area he's over. Over a year ago, there he's now for another loop. I was walking in LA and there's a police helicopter circling above me, and not me, but the area that I was in, and I was like, what the heck? And I keep walking, and then police cars are zooming and they pull up right in front of me, and this cop gets out and he's like, ma'am, can you please walk in the other direction? I'm like, okay. And so I did, and I went around, but I still had to go in the direction I was going in. So I crossed the street and I continued walking that direction, just on the other side of the road, which he should have told me not to do, because then I hear them over loudspeakers going, put down the weapon. There was a man on top of a ceiling, or not a ceiling, a roof of a building with a not safe object. It was yeah. So now I'm like, what is happening here? Anyway, back to Christmas romance. I don't know what this book is about. I don't remember. Are they rivals or something? I don't remember what it's about, but I remembered that it sounded cute and fun. And I guess they're neighbors. And then I picked up 2 other books while I was there. The Merriest Misters by Timothy Janofsky. That's how I'm guessing you say his last name. Janofsky, like Shmerkovsky. Janofsky. This is a queer romance, a queer holiday romance. So Patrick and Quinn, they're married. They've been married for a year, and the passion, the romance is fizzling out. And then one night, Patrick wakes Quinn up with a confession that he thinks he killed a man, and that ends up being Santa Claus. And so then they have to take their place of Santa Claus and assume the roles of Santa Claus and the first ever Merriest Mister, or Christmas will be canceled permanently. So Christmas and their marriage is on the line. This is serious stuff. I just thought this was so interesting and like silly and fun, and I think it's really interesting reading about a couple that's like already married and they're just having like relationship problems. And who doesn't love when like the holidays bring couples together, you know? The helicopter is still going. Then the last book I picked up is All I Want Is You by Fallon Ballard. I think I'm saying her name right, but I'm not fully sure. This is such a short book. It is less than 250 pages. Does that make it a novella? I don't know what the rules are to make it a novella, but I feel like this could count as one. It's literally 243 pages. 243 pages. So this is really short and quick, which I really like in holiday books, because when it's so themed like this, shorter is better, because the longer it is and the more dragged out it is, it's just not fun anymore, because it just needs to be a quick thing, you know? This follows Jessica and Nick. They are exes, and they are both romance writers, it seems, and they're now rivals. Nick writes love stories without happy endings. She writes happy endings, though, in her books. And then their professional obligations bring them to a remote inn a few days before Christmas. So they have to share a room, and as it says here, there is just one bed. We know what that means. The friction between them might be the only cure for their writer's block. So they turn their frustration into fiction, and pages start flying. This is a second chance romance, rivals to lovers, exes, one bed trope. And I think it's really interesting to read about writers, especially romance writers, because that's what I love to read. I feel like it's interesting that like both of these books I picked up from Barnes kind of have like a second chance aspect to their romance. Like they've already been together at some point, whether they've broken up or just are in a rocky relationship. So I don't know why I gravitated towards these, but I'm really excited to read them, as well as this, which I think is funny that there's two books that start with all I want. So these three plus the fourth are the Christmas books that I'm going to do my best to read this season. All of these books should, the helicopter is getting closer to me now. All of these books should be included in different videos in BOOKMAS, different types of reading vlogs, as long as everything goes according to plan. Already I've had to rearrange BOOKMAS stuff because life never goes according to plan, and we're just, you know, going with the punches and trying to figure it out. So make sure you're subscribed, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a BOOKMAS upload or any upload in general, and then you can see all my thoughts on the 4 books. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next BOOKMAS video. Happy holidays!